Today is November 12, 2019. Just want to do a brief video on a trade that I took today on ROKU. This is a day trade. As you can see, ROKU kind of opened up, gap up, and pretty strong and ran up. Then it pulls back. So basically, I was waiting for the pullback and essentially looking for some sort of pivot back up because the market is up. And also, if you look at the OBV on ROKU, the OBV is also pretty strong. And we could not trade off of yesterday's value area because it gapped up above that. So I'm basically trading off of the development value area. So as it come down, and when it peak above, basically look above and fail, we expect to have a trace all the way back down. So essentially, I'm just looking for the bounce back into this value area and then play it back up to the value area high. So here's what I got in at somewhere around 132.50 area. So that's where my, later on I put that break-even stop. And I basically took a $1 risk on this. So I put a stop right underneath this low here at 131.50. So as it came back up, and I see a little bit of a resistance here as it touches the rewrap. Then when it move up to the value, when it moved up to the VPOC, the volume point of control, I scaled out. Once it moved up, I scaled out half of the position and then moved my stop to the break even. So as you can see, it trades back because on these value area trade, the VPOC, that's where most of the volume is taking place. Most of the trade is taking place. So you expect some sort of chop, and then eventually it will either exhaust the seller and then it just pushes up, or it will exhaust the buyer and then liquidate down. So in this case, basically just kind of move the stop over here. So even though as it come down to the value area low, there's still a little bit more margin before it hit my stop. Right, so right now I basically took half of the position off, and then you see that it chopped around a little bit, came back down and test the VWAP once again, and also came down to the value area low, then bounces back. So once it's bounced back and get back up above this volume point of control, then there's a good possibility it's going to come up and tag this value area high. Right? And you can see that it came up. And here is when I start trailing my stop. And so I move my stop once it hit up here, because my target is up here on the IB high, right? So because the IB high and IB low haven't been broken yet, and there's a good possibility of either one of them get broken throughout the day. So since the low is up here, so I do not expect it to come down, reverse back down below this low and then hit value low. Doesn't mean it won't, but or it can, but the probability is not as high as it will come up and take out this IB high. So essentially I trail my stop, and as I get closer, so I got the sort of as I move my trailing stop up, it got hit here, so I exited at 134.40, no, 134.60 here. So as I exit my position, as you can see, that it came back down a little bit, but still stay above the value area. I mean the VPOCs, right? And then you see that it finally hit that, took out the IB high, and now it's in the process of pulling back. And we essentially got not half an hour of trading, so we'll see would it be able to take out this high here and put in a higher high, because the if you look at here, the volume profile, it doesn't have much of a cutoff yet, so the auction is not completely over. So although it might be, but because of the resolution of the Thinkorswim volume profile, it's pretty hard to tell. But in either case, I mean, it's a nice move back up, on this retracement. So that's basically just what I want to go to. Oh, the other thing is look at the volume profile. I mean the OBV. So you can see the OBV is actually making new high as the price is still below the IB high here. Right? So that also kind of gives you some clue that buying is taking place. As prices coming back up, there's just more accumulation. More buying and selling. in by the OBV measurement. So that kind of gives you some clue that on any of these minor pullback is most likely going to bounce back up and take out the prior high because of the OBV. Okay, so that's basically it on the ROKU. I hope you have having a good day trading. I just thought I share one of these trade with you. So whether it's useful or not, but in any case, give it a thumbs up if you like the contents in this video, and also click the subscribe and the notification icon if you're not a subscriber on my YouTube channel, so you won't miss any future video from me. Thank you for watching and good luck on your trading.